Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, here back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to the 1992 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. This should be interesting. We got Shawn Kemp, and we got Grandmama Larry Johnson in the building, so this should be interesting. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
And our first competitor will be Larry Johnson from the Charlotte Hornets, formerly of UNLV, a powerful dunk artist. And by the way, we're going to be joined, you'll hear them on mic, with Dee Brown, the defending champion, Magic Johnson, and Isiah Thomas.
Okay.
The first dunk of the night. Gentlemen, your views on that, Magic?
Trash.
I thought it was nice. Hit the backboard, come up and dunk it. It was all right. What do you think?
That was very trash. Come on, Larry Johnson could do way better than that.
See, he does this so quickly. He hits the backboard and takes it to the other side. You know, you can't even pick that up. I think the one thing you have to be very careful in the slam dunk.
Get that 1 of 10.
The judges are not
we get that 1 of 10.
lenient early. They're very tough, and they seem to give higher scores later. So
Larry Johnson can do way better than that.
Well,
come on now.
Said last year, that's the best thing to do. They are being judged on athletic ability, creativity, and style.
He got a 44 for that, a 45.
44.8. Remember, 50 is a perfect score.
They got a 45 for that.
For Larry
Fuck
Johnson on his first dunk. A lot of the competitors feel that consistency early,
basic ass
saving some of
two-handed
the big
reverse
moves for advancing is the way to go. But of course, you always take that chance. And Dee Brown, you're the defending champion as Stacey Augmon comes up here for his first one. How about it? Should they go big early?
Yeah.
That Atlanta Hawks jersey is fire. That's probably one of the firest throwbacks from the 80s.
Show us his first dunk. Also out of UNLV.
That Hawks jersey is fire,
one of
bro.
the best rookies in the NBA.
Okay.
Magic Johnson.
I like that because he's athletic. He's going.
We get a 30. Get a 33.
Those athletic guys can really do some work. He took that page out of Dominique. Put it by his tennis shoes here. Oh yeah, come around. Oh yeah. Look how high he jumped first. Bring it around. Yes. Put that head up by the rim.
And the score of 44.7 for Stacey Augmon. You see he's sitting there by his mentor, Dominique Wilkins, two-time retired dunking champion.
You see, Bob, what happens is the judges got booed there because they thought the score should be higher. So now my man Doug West is in good position. They're going to buckle to the pressure here, and he's going to get a high score, okay? So he just, this is Shawn Kemp, I guess, getting ready to go right now.
Shawn Kemp, they call him Sonic Thunder.
Now he can do it.
Rain
this
Man.
Is power right here. You can see this is power.
Ooh.
He missed, but remember they got to replace one.
Oh, he get to replace it.
He'll get to try it again with no penalty.
Was he gonna try it again?
The major thing is right now he's got to get a dunk to go down. He cannot miss another one or he's in trouble.
Now,
Holding his right
last
hand.
year, he missed that dunk, if you remember, when he came in second when the pressure was on. And he did. He hurt his hand that time.
I'm surprised more of them don't wear wristbands to cushion their hands when they hit
You
against
know
the
what,
rim. I never had that
OPP?
problem,
Yeah, you
but I know
know
when I
me.
played with Julius, he always had double thick wristbands. He better, ooh. That doesn't
was a
count
terrible
unless you're in the
pass.
act to try to go up and dunk the ball. So Shawn looks a little nervous.
Good bounce.
There you
Power
go.
jam from Shawn Kemp.
Confidence, too, to be able to follow that up and finish
Get
it
at
off.
a solid
Now, I'll give you
30.
an example. Last year, that high lob, catching it, windmill dunk, was getting a 48
OPP,
in the
how can I
semifinals and
explain?
finals last year.
Well, we'll see what he gets here. I say he's going to get in the mid-47s on that.
You down with OPP? Yeah,
Shawn
you
Kemp
know
with a
me.
sore wrist as he missed his first dunk. He was shaking that right arm.
Take it behind my back.
He's up high, big power jam, and a good score. 47.4 is the score. Magic Johnson, how about your comments and also those of Isiah and Dee Brown there?
Well, I think that Shawn Kemp, since he is the veteran, he's got to be the favorite. You know, the guy can jump so high, but right now we need some kind of dunk to wake this building up, to get this crowd going. What do you think? We need the King Kong dance. Yeah, What do you think, D?
We need something. I think everybody's too tight right now. They gotta, open it up a little bit so they get Carl on their side. That's what I tried to do last year. Open it up a little bit. Don't wait for the next person.
Yeah, we need a pop. We need something.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to open it up right here. Doug West, he's going to do something fine here.
Okay. That was pretty nice.
Nice looking jam from Doug West. Drew some
That's pretty
oohs and
nice.
ahs. Fans are getting so used to seeing such incredible dunks in the competition that it's difficult to impress them.
Yeah, you really become spoiled. I mean, this guy, look what he does. He
did
wraps
the
the
rock
ball,
the
he
cradle
changes it to
into
the
a
other hand.
reverse.
His head is
Okay.
up by the rim, a 180 dunk. And it's like, ooh, okay.
It's
He
two
did
hands. He's up there,
he
you're
did a
right.
rock the cradle
the little
into a
cradle, and then as he brings
reverse.
it back,
I ain't
here's the
never. That's
creativity part
pretty
of it all.
nice. I'm gonna get that one a
Because
40.
he's coming at that angle from
I'm gonna
behind
get that
the
a
backboard.
40.
Gentlemen, after looking at that replay, 44.3. Magic, what do you think about that?
Boo, 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 booties,
Wow.
booties. That's booties of the boo. I'm gonna get that one a 40 though.
Can go high and very creative.
That's
And now they got
a
some new
solid
players
dunk
coming
right there.
in,
Rock the
and,
cradle into
they're
a
not
reverse.
making
That's
this
pretty
crowd.
tough.
D. Brown was saying that
That's very
they
creative.
need to go ahead and assert themselves instead of get the crowd on their side instead of waiting for somebody else to do it.
Well, let's see if John Starks does. Hubie, you like John Stark, the 6'5" guard from the Knicks.
John Starks. Ooh,
He missed, but he'll get another
Replace it.
opportunity. You can replace one dunk.
You know what I've noticed? These guys are a little nervous. You can see they're in a position there.
you
Most of
gotta,
these
you
guys,
gotta,
first-time
can't replace.
guys.
You
Absolutely.
gotta take that
nervous.
risk, man.
It's a young group of guys. That's what we said. Young Turks.
Gotta establish
And
yourself
the
for
other
the
thing
first
is,
dunk.
He is the shortest competitor here. He's 6'5".
Okay, nice little
Baseline
reverse.
reverse jam from John Starks. He had to go with something relatively conservative because he certainly didn't want to have that miss.
Get that
We'll
one.
wait and see what the judges think of
That
that.
one at 25.
What are you going to see? He brings it up and brings it back down. Here it is right here.
That one at 25.
Got a little iron on the jam there. Magic, if you were storing that, would you reduce it for the fact that he doesn't get it clean through the net here?
Well, it's going to be tough because he did draw the iron. But I'll tell you one thing.
Judges are
these,
tough.
These guys, yeah, the judges
As
are
they
tough
should be.
because
He
they
dunked
have
weak.
been players. And the fact that
They supposed to get good scores for terrible dunks. Fuck out of here.
Actually, in a game-type situation, I've seen him dunk on a lot of big men, and he do it really great. Now, in this competition, he's going to have a hard time because you got to be more creative, and it's going to be tough for him. But this is a man that can maybe start it off for everybody, Nick
All
Anderson.
right, Nick Anderson. Oh my God.
Anderson with a big move, but he hit the bottom.
Hey,
of
niggas
the
from
rim
Orlando
here.
need to stop beating these dunk contests, especially in the 90s. Y'all niggas are terrible. From Daryl Armstrong to Nick
All right,
Anderson. Oh my
Isaiah,
God.
Nick is from Chicago. What's he going to do?
Okay. Basic big shit.
Chicago is well represented in this league.
Get at a get at 125 as well.
Hey, what about the legends? Hey, what about the legends, Chicago?
What about the legend over there? I saw him breathing kind of hard, didn't you?
He's still sweating, man.
Well, you know what I mean. well, what he does is he comes baseline, and you see he start in and jump out away from the hoop, come back and slam it. Very athletic move, great jump.
And a good score of 47.4. That ties him with Sean Kemp.
No question. Hometown.
So Kemp and Anderson are the first round leaders.
That weak ass dunk got a
At
47.
47.4 with
I'm
Cedric
sleep.
Ceballos, the
I'm sleep,
seventh and
God.
final dunker. Remember, the
I'm
four
sleep.
best will advance. Right now, it's Kemp and Anderson.
That weak ass
Johnson
dunk got a
and Altman.
47.
So the number to beat is 44.
All right, Cedric Ceballos.
Ceballos beats Eddie, would eliminate Stacey Augmon.
Well, you know, this is a guy we haven't talked much about. He's a spectacular dunker in the game, too. It'll be interesting to see whether he can create here by himself without being in a game situation.
Throwing it up off the bounce. Oh,
He got a strange bounce. The ball actually hit the floor and bounced to its right. And Cedric wasn't ready for it to come to that exact location. He will be able to replace this. Let's see if he can do it this time. 4 of the 7 have missed their first dunk here tonight.
Bad toss here. He's going to have to work to get this one in.
there you go.
He did not get a big roar from the crowd. Let's see what kind of impression he made on the judges.
Get that one,
The score to beat 44.7 to advance into the 4 semifinals.
That one at 32.
Remember, they do get 2 dunks. They'll be going through this again.
It's a very conservative dunk, but I think because he missed, he just wanted to make sure he got this one in. Almost fumbled it, but was able to muscle the shot in.
The judges, I think, are consistent in the first round in the fact that they want power. They want that, you know, if you're going to do a 360, they want it clean, but they want powerful.
43.1 for Cedric Ceballos. So remember, there are 2 dunks here in the first round. So we'll go right through the list again. Tied for the lead, Sean Kemp and Nick Anderson. Then it is Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon, followed by West, Ceballos, and Starks. There are the standings after the first one.
I thought Larry.
Okay, so for me right now, I got Stacey Augmon and I forgot the other guy's name, but the one that did the rock the cradle with the reverse, he got a 40. Then Stacey Augmon, he got a 33, and then Cedric Ceballos got a 32. So them the top 3 right now. And Sean Kemp, he got a solid 30, and then it's bottom of the barrel. Larry Johnson is at the bottom right now. He got a 10 for that weekend. Come on, dog.
Johnson had a very good first dunk. I think 44.8 was a little low for his. He went quick. He went with power. So he's going to have to really come up with something. What do you say we need? He needs. He's in right now.
Need a 40.
As of right now, Kemp, Anderson, Johnson, Augmon are the top 4.
He'll need like a 40 or a 50
the first
for
time,
me.
you remember, he came up, he touched the board,
He's
he
gonna
came
make
up
it to
on
the next
other
round.
side.
Okay, off the.
Now, does that count?
No.
Does that count or
No.
is a miss or not? Yeah, that is a miss.
So he had to replace it. This may cause him to have to go conservative.
How's it to tip the ball?
Now he's thinking about what he wants to do.
He's going for it.
Oh!
See, if he would have started with that,
Yeah, it sure did.
he should have started with that.
Well, you called it right. They wanted power, and they got power.
Should have started with that. I'm gonna get it at 32.
In a big way.
He should have definitely started with
What
that.
happened is the crowd was quiet because 3 times you had the same type of dunk. Now we start off with something different. Off the glass, power.
There you go. Almost ripped the net off.
Oh, another look from
Shout out to Larry Johnson.
Ouch! Yeah, you gotta love it.
But only a 46.9 from the judges for a total of 91 points.
He should have started off with that.
For Larry Johnson. The top 4 will advance.
There's Sean Kemp up next. Oh no, it's not Sean Kemp. It's Stacey Augmon.
So Larry's in trouble.
Bro, that Hawks jersey just fired, bro. I need that, bro. I need that in my life. I need that Atlanta Hawks jersey, bro. That shit just fired. That shit heat.
The Atlanta Hawks.
Ooh.
He'll get to replace that
Oh,
one.
okay.
44.7
He
on
get to
his
replace
first
it.
dunk.
No zeros yet. Everybody get to replace.
Well, Dominic told him to go for it, and he really had, because he missed the first one the first time out, and he had to be a little more conservative when he did his windmill.
Oh, and he missed it.
That's a zero.
You get some
First
points
zero
even
right
if you
there.
miss. You get as high as 8 points. So that would be a maximum of 40 points for Augmon, which would, if he got the maximum from each judge of 8 points, that'd be only 88.7 total because of the miss.
He did everything right except get it in the basket.
Yes.
He just misjudged his takeoff, and he hit the back of the rim.
Only 34 points, and that'll almost certainly eliminate Hawks rookie Stacey Augmon.
Well, you know what happened is he came at the wrong angle, though. For him to be left-handed, he came too close to the middle of the basket. He should have been a little further away on the right side before he can come to his left hand, and he had all the basket. If you look at that dunk again, he came a little too close inside.
Magic, I think we got some more power coming here with Big Sean Kemp. He looks like he's winding up.
Sean
Alrighty.
is ready.
Rain Man in the
Ready.
building.
Come on, Sean.
Ooh.
Hey, that's going to be some power. If he gets it, it's going to be some power.
So how's
Now, I wonder if
that?
that counts as a miss. I don't know if that was an attempt.
So how does that
No
not an
rim, no
attempt?
rim.
If y'all counting Larry Johnson,
Didn't have time to get back up there.
up Sean Kemp up out of here.
You know, I've
But how's that not an attempt if
What, third year?
But they counted that
the
first one as a
90s
miss,
dunk
Magic,
contest makes no sense.
That was a miss.
wow.
He left the feet. When he left his feet, they missed it.
The 90s dunk contest makes no sense at all.
I thought it only if you hit that.
You know what? He missed on his first dunk.
Right,
So you're only allowed one miss on the first round. So that's what happened.
You know, it seems like the years before with Sean Kemp, he seemed like he knew what he was going to do. He knew that his different selections, process 1 through whatever 5. But this year, it seemed like he's out of sync.
Very,
He's not the same Sean
he
Kemp.
seems jumpy and nervous, Magic. He never really gave it much thought. He just went right into his dunk.
Well, that's been his problem every year because that's D. Brown beat him because of that, and Dominique and the rest of them beat him because of the same thing.
Magic, this is my guy right here, Doug West. I still think he's going to come up with something. I think he's got some stuff in the bag.
Yeah, that's who got the lead right now, Doug West. He got a 40 on my card.
Big dunk.
Fuck
high
outta here.
above the rim. He's the only, Doug West, the
outta
only
here.
competitor not to miss so far tonight. So let's
10.
see what he gets on this
I'll give
one
that
on
shit
the
a
second
10.
dunk. Remember, the best total so
I
far
should've
right
given
now
it a
is Larry
6,
Johnson
but
at
I'll give it a 10.
91.7, Augment at 79.5, and Kemp 81.4.
You know, that's a beautiful dunk, but I don't know if he's going to get much points. Look how extended and all he is. But I don't know what kind of score he will get for that.
I'll bet Julius Irving appreciates it.
Yeah, but they want you to take off behind the line. You know, they've seen too many guys take off from back there. You break the line, they think you're cheating.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
39.8 on that dunk.
Very low score.
D. Brown, last year being your first time, and a lot of these guys, it's their first time too. How nervous were you?
I was very nervous until I hit my first dunk. I think getting those jitters out, you know, watching the guys. I happened to be the 7th contestant, so I had a chance to watch everybody and fill out what the crowd wanted and what the judges wanted. So I think that made it a lot easier for me.
All right, I want to ask you one more question too after this dunk by John Starks.
You know, fucked up the mic. God damn it.
Oh yeah.
John Starks
okay.
off the bounce, the reverse jam.
Oh, yeah.
John Starks.
That was beautiful
All right.
because he got up high and he threw it down hard.
I'm gonna
I
get a
tell
30.
you, here we got a nice guy there with John.
I'm gonna get a 30.
Unlike you, Magic, there's very few guys in this
Well, I'm gonna get a
league,
34.
especially guards, who attack the basket like he does, and like you said, go over the top of the defensive people.
Ooh, right there.
Look at that.
You know he had to do that standing still on 2 feet. Now watch this. He didn't run. He had to stop with 2 feet right here, set himself, and boom. Oh yeah, I love it. Steve, I wanted to ask you, did you set up your dunks last year like 1 through 4 or 5? You knew what you wanted to do beforehand or no?
I did. What happened was I just watched everybody, just trying to see how everything was reacting. I knew I had 10 dunks that I can do, but I didn't have them in order. The last no-look dunk, I had no idea I was going to do that one, so.
Oh, Nick. Sorry to cut you off, Nick.
Nick Anderson with his jam. Johnson 91.7 and Starks at 89.6 are the top 2 at this point. Let's see what the
Give it
judges do with that
15,
with
bro.
Magic. Gentlemen, what do
Fuck
you
out
think
of
about
here.
that?
Well, I thought it was a good dunk, but I didn't think it was good enough for him being a hometown guy.
You know,
right.
Magic, when he hit the rim, it took the power off the dunk. You know, it
Exactly.
didn't go through cleanly, and so it wasn't a powerful dunk.
And I think for him being at home,
What the
he
fuck
should come
going
up with
on? Green
something different
screen
than that.
today.
You know,
Oh,
Magic,
man, he's going to get the crowd into it anyway.
you know, you find out, though, I think in practice, guys are loosey-goosey, and they'll try things. Then you get all this crowd, and you don't want to get embarrassed, and you get conservative, and it really costs you.
Yeah, big time, too. Especially because you got guys who used to dunking that's judging. Bobby Jones and Dr. J and Roundfield, they're used to dunking, so they want to see some real creativity.
You're listening to the voice of Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, D. Brown, who's joined Brown.Collins, and myself here for the Slam Dunk Championship. We're in the first round. This is the
Gotta get
final
to the
of the
dunks.
7
Come on,
competitors
yeah.
in the first round of the Slam Dunk All-Star Saturday night from Orlando on TNT. Sabalas with a
He did the same
baseline
fucking
reverse
dunk.
jam.
What do you think, Isaiah?
He did the same fucking dunk that John Starks
I think
did.
what we're seeing here tonight is a lack of creativity. I think
Hell no,
in the
7.
past, you've had players like Dominique, Michael, Clyde Drexler, guys.
Just did the
Brown,
same
guys
dunk
with a
John
lot of
Starks did. That's a
creativity.
7, bro. What
Guys
the
had a
fuck?
lot of
We just
imagination.
copying
I think
dunks
what you're
now.
seeing here tonight seeing a lot of duplicated dunks, a lot of replicated dunks that have been.
We done with the 90s.
I think fans are a little more.
We done with the 90s.
So are the judges. They want to see some creativity.
I can't say it how I want to say it, but we done with the 90s.
Chances and take risks.
Exactly. Boy, you said that well, guys.
What type of dunk contest
You
is
come
this, bro?
across here and get on the regular table after this round. All right, we got Cedric Ceballos advancing into the Final Four. So it's John Starks, Nick.
All right, so let's see who the Final Four is. A semifinal. So it's 3 rounds. So let's see here. We got Larry Johnson in the lead, John Starks, Nick Anderson, and Cedric Ceballos. All right. We gotta move along, man.
Once they miss
We
it,
gotta
have to
move along.
replace it, then they don't get one
Too
on the
much
second one.
yapping.
The order
Not
of
enough,
competition, Nick Anderson, Ceballos, Johnson,
slam
and
dunking.
Starks. Anderson.
That was it right there.
Can you replace that?
He'll be able to replace that, but Magic, I hear you fellas talking about. You're talking about that's more like it.
Yeah, that's it right there. Right now in this round, I think Dean can tell you probably have to take more chance.
Yeah, you do because after this.
Oh yeah.
360 from Anderson. Nick Anderson, the local favorite.
Like he did,
He brought that one from the middle of the backboard. When he
Yeah, that
caught
shit
it.
at 20.
He brought that one back hard.
Remember, the scores from the first round don't advance. So everything starts fresh here in the second round.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Turn around.
46 on that, and Hubie Brown had the point, Magic, that he brought that one back really
seen
hard.
plenty of niggas do
which
that
may
in
have
the
helped him
game.
in his scoring.
Oh yes. And you know that the slam cam showed that beautifully. I mean, the slam cam is everything now. I tell you, TNT got the slam cam. That showed the fans a different side of dunking. Especially when you slow-mo it too. I only wish I could dunk, Isaiah. You, huh?
If I get to the cup, if I could dunk it.
You fellas elevated the game so much we had to change the technology.
You definitely changed it.
Cedric Ceballos, the second competitor.
In other words, y'all made us enough money so we can start doing shit.
You know the bounce game haven't been working.
No.
I don't know why everybody keeps going back to that. It hasn't been working tonight.
Because y'all didn't know how to pass back then.
Some untrue bounces.
Y'all was terrible passers back then.
Oh,
Okay.
he still got it. A short bounce and he still got it. I'm surprised.
Alright.
Great move. Great move.
Alright.
Cedric
I get that one at
Ceballos,
30.
you heard
I get that
Sean
one at-
Kemp picked as his dark horse
Let me see it
favorite
one
here
more
in the
time.
semifinals.
I tell you, he catches this under, and the whirlwind is quick.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that was nice. That was nice. I'm going to get that one
A
at
little bit
38.
reminiscent of Skywalker a few years ago.
Yes. But with less power.
Yes.
Skywalker was up in that rim and dunking it so hard that the ball came back up through the net. Remember that? Oh, the slam cam. Beautiful.
You're right, Magic. That's the picture.
Yes.
45.7.
I think a 45. That's probably the best.
Let's see if it'll raise
I wouldn't say it's the
level of
best, but it's
competition.
like,
Now
it's
Larry
up there.
Johnson,
It's a good
power
dunk.
dunker
See,
from
nobody's talked about Larry Johnson tonight. I mean, this guy had the best score in the first round because he's done everything with power and quickness.
Ooh. Okay.
They love it over here.
Larry Johnson.
That's a 35 for sure.
The problem with Larry is that he's so quick. See, he does the
That's a
dunk so
35.
quick that you don't get to really appreciate.
That's a
what he's
35.
doing. I watch him. He comes on the right side, gets up with power. There he goes on the other side. Bam! Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Grace for a big man. They haven't seen a big man with that much grace and that much quickness in this league in a long time.
And that's the highest score of the night, 48.6.
That's
for
a
Larry
clean
Johnson.
ass
So
dunk.
these
I ain't gonna
judges
lie.
were
It's
able to
basic,
see
but it's
through the
clean.
quickness.
Yes, and the power.
So Larry Johnson, the front runner at this point, and now here comes John Starks, the fourth of the semifinalists.
Right,
to
John
be here.
Starks,
Two
let's see what
dunks
you
in the
got, buddy.
semifinal round. You can replace one dunk if you miss.
You know what I haven't seen much of is the 1 foot takeoff shake and that. Everything's a 2 foot takeoff. Even Starks is another 2 foot takeoff.
Oh, Oh, that's big.
Come on, man.
Again, he went to the bounce. I wonder if the judges will deduct anything because they've seen that dunk so often
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. And the problem is,
20.
you
They
don't
want
have gliders here.
to
There's
just give it
nobody
a
that can
solid,
glide
solid
and do
20,
that
bro.
dunk that you want.
But you think about the great dunkers.
A solid
other
20,
Dominique,
bro.
who was a 2-foot dunker. You had Larry Nance, who took off on one. You had Michael Jordan. You had Dr. J, the guys that could take up so much space in the air, and you're not seeing that. Everything is a bounce, 2-foot stop.
Oh my God,
I'd
John
like to see
Staley,
some
what are you
1-foot
doing with them
takeoff,
glasses,
little
bro?
Creativity.
43.1 for John Starks.
The two guys that I thought were
Doing with
going
the
to do
magnifying
that,
glasses
didn't
on your
do it.
face, man.
And that was Stacey Altman, who I thought was a glider, power dunker, as well as Sean
All right,
Kemp. And
Nick
he didn't
Anderson.
do it either. And that's what the crowd come to see.
Well, after the first dunk, they get two in this round here, the semifinals. It's Johnson.
And bring it back out and dunk it.
Uh-oh. If he do that, I'm leaving, D.
Nick Anderson.
Oh!
With the blindfold over the eye, D. Brown started a trend last year. D, what did he think about that, Magic?
D, what do you think?
He did a little too quick.
He did too quick?
He should have brought it on in. But I thought it was a nice dunk. It's being creative. It's something different. Ain't nobody saw this for. So I thought it was a pretty good dunk.
Isaiah?
I think these guys are doing pretty good dunks, but they don't have the same type of emotion, the same type of energy that they need to bring to the dunk, the type of style, the type of finesse, the type of play with the crowd. They'll do the dunk. See, he should have hung on the rim, swung on it, did the monkey bar swing, you know. And that gets the fans into it. They need a little more style, a little more emotion.
Much like D. Brown did with pumping the shoes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need some theatrics in it.
Right.
And how many free throws
We
Nick
all
Anderson missed in
entertaining our own way, and
NBA
then
Finals?
entertain the
What was it, like
crowd before we
4?
get started. I thought
Yes,
that's
I'm gonna get that a
why
4.
he won. I mean, he just had
I'll
us
give that a
going
4.
crazy with all the
That's how
little
many,
side things that
just
he
for how
did.
many free throws he missed in the
All right,
finals
we got
that one
Cedric
year.
up here.
That shit was
Cedric Ceballos
trash.
had 45.7.
Give me that shit a
his
4.
First dunk. Anderson, by the way, with a total of 89.8 here in the second.
All right, Cedric
This is
Ceballos.
an interesting approach angle.
Well, Cedric's an LA boy, and that's why he looked.
Oh, okay.
Behind the baseline.
I like that.
Great timing.
That was. I gotta give him. That was good timing.
Right there. That's how
I gotta give him that.
That's how
Get that one at 30.
That was a great
The
dunk.
dunk was
I don't know if
basic,
he's gonna get
but
the score for it, but that was great. Check
that
out-
was perfect timing. To go from behind the backboard.
Never been done in the
I'm
NBA.
gonna get that one
So
at
the judges
36. I'm
are
gonna get that one
looking
at
for
36,
creativity,
man.
And it's the most creative thing.
Cedric Ceballos has been consistent so far. From him and Larry Johnson first dunk was ass, but and Cedric Ceballos got a 7 on his second dunk. John Starks has been the most consistent, if we're being honest.
Celebrities in the back going crazy, hammer pointing. We got everybody here on TNT. Shoot, Hubie, we got everybody.
Cedric Ceballos with semifinal score of 90.4.
Here's the man. Here's the man that everybody is now, I think, their favorite right now because he's dunking with power. And I like him because he's always thinking about what he wants to do. Here it comes. Whoa!
Okay.
Yo, grandma, yeah.
You got some glide,
Yeah.
and you got some power.
Yeah.
The big fella.
That's going to be hard to beat.
Yes, it is.
Do you see how quickly that
I
ball
forgot
went through
this was the
basket?
year Magic
Boom,
Johnson
with power and quick.
Oh, man.
had his
Watch
final
how quickly
All-Star game.
Yeah, baby.
Watch how quickly he throws this straight.
How can a big man like that glide in the air, turn his body
Who's that?
all the way back around at the starting runway and then still jamming? A man his size.
That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty good.
Yes.
And
if you get in my way, I'm gonna break your
That's pretty
hand
good.
off.
I'm gonna get that one at 30. I'm gonna get that one at
Now,
32.
John Starks needs 47.4 on this dunk to beat Ceballos and Anderson and advance to the
John
semifinals
Starks has
and
been very
join
consistent.
Larry Johnson. So 47.4 is the number to beat.
Not
John
good
Starks.
scores, but he's
Yep,
consistent.
the little man can do it.
Ooh, replace that.
Even if he hadn't made it, it wouldn't have been. It
Wasn't enough.
It wouldn't have been enough. Yeah.
He will get to replace it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Off the glass.
Off the floor, then the back.
Same dunk I've already seen you do, bro. Maybe 15, bro.
47.4 from the judges.
You've been consistent, though.
The crowd always liked the little man. And for a little man to do that, bounce it off the floor, jump off 2 feet.
But he already did the dunk. It's just that he bounced past it this time.
2 feet, come.
He already did that dunk.
That was beautiful.
But Magic, you know, these judges also remember when Kenny Smith stood with his back to the basket, bounced it between his leg, off the backboard, turned and caught it. I mean, they've seen all these kind of things, so that's why the judging is a little bit low, I think.
So Starks gets 44.8.
And that's what we're missing. We're
That's
missing
not
a Kenny Smith. And last year you had Rex Chapman, new guys who brought something new and fresh, but wasn't scared to take a chance. These guys, until this round, were scared to take chances.
Well, you know, when you look at the competitors, there's 3 guards, 4 forwards, and really no center, so you'd expect guys to be doing more things on the run and being a little more creative because their ball handling ability.
The Slam Dunk Championships will be dunked off between Larry Johnson and Cedric Ceballos.
Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot?
Orlando and ninth championship. Johnson and 2 competitors. You watch a replay of it here, and Larry Johnson elected to go second, thus giving Cedric Ceballos the opportunity to go first. And gentlemen across the floor, Magic, D, Isaiah, what do you think about the strategy of going first here? Any significance to it?
The strategy is good because you've seen in the 3-point shooting contest, that kind of hurt, I thought, less because the pressure was on him to have to beat Hodges, and sometimes they're playing in your favor. And so I think Larry did a good job of going second because now he can see what kind of crowd response that Cedric gets and what kind of score he gets.
Ceballos from behind his back, not much on that one. What do you think? You agree?
Oh, boy. You know, I guess what's happening here is you're used to guys hanging in the air so long and just saying, okay, I'm going to make up my mind. I'm going to glide for like 5 or 10 seconds. I'm going to make up my mind what I want to do. By the time I get to the hoop, I'll be there to shut it up.
The pass was pretty impressive, but the dunk is... That shit at 15, bro.
Only 43.3 points. Now in the finals, there are 3 dunks for each competitor, remember.
Well, he's going to have to do something else. They just got to do something else. I've been here, 12 years now, and this is the quietest I've ever heard a crowd for the slam dunk, ever.
You may have a point. Maybe we have to put defense into the slam dunk, Magic.
Yeah. Hey,
the fuck out of here.
Would have won if we had defense, a guy in front of the basket.
The fuck out of here.
Larry Johnson. Misses. He'll get a chance to replace it.
Replace it.
Not a bounce. I gotta keep buying the bounce. They're not gonna keep buying that.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
It's hard to keep bouncing it. It's hard to keep bouncing it. They want something else, yeah. That's a good point, Isaiah.
So Larry Johnson
0.
misses here. Now remember, here's the
boy.
rules in the finals. You're allowed 3 dunks, and the top 2 scores count. So even though Larry Johnson did not do well on that one, he will be able to go with his other 2 scores to count on the total.
So if Cedric fuck up on his next dunk, Larry Johnson still got a chance. Larry Johnson still got a chance.
Why did he now go to the ball when it hasn't been working all night, and when he overwhelmed the crowd with the power dunk?
I don't know. I think what happened is a lot of these guys came into the dunk competition and they didn't have a game plan. D. Brown sat here and he said he had 10 dunks that he knew he could do. And I think some of these guys are just making it up as they go along.
It's got to be the case. Oh,
Johnson struggling here. I agree with you, Magic, having trouble getting a grip on that ball.
I don't understand this at all. You stay away from this. You come in and you try to tear the rim down again. That's gonna get you the score. That's gonna get this crowd going crazy. You know, this bouncing thing haven't got anybody a high score all night. Maybe 40, 41, 42, but that's been the extent of it.
Well, it's not creative. As I said,
that's a 0.
live
It's pretty much a done deal for Larry Johnson.
and
It's a done deal.
you got some tough judges.
Go
over
wrap
there,
it up.
And they're looking for creativity. They're looking for things that they couldn't do.
Right. And you know what? Another thing with that, D, is if a little man bounce it and go get it, it's exciting.
Yeah, because you got to jump up a lot higher to go get it.
Right.
It's like he's in the air for 5 or 6 seconds. He can kick his legs and turn around. That's what I try to do. Every dunk I bounce, I move my body some way, the arm, the leg. It looked like I was up there a little longer than I was.
And you was up there long time.
Gee, that's called style points.
And style points are part of the consideration from the judges. Now, Cedric Ceballos, you saw that it was only 33.5 points on that first dunk that was counted for Larry Johnson. So Ceballos in the driver's seat here and a good opportunity. Remember, 3 dunks as Ceballos talked to Charles Barkley over there and Hammer, who's sitting in the celebrities, very expensive celebrity seats. Ceballos.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wake me up.
Up under, other side. Then he threw it down with some force. Beautiful, beautiful.
Should have won at
Sean Kemp
37.
had picked Ceballos as his dark horse favorite going
That was
into the
pretty
semifinals.
solid though.
Dunkers know about dunkers. It's just like Doug Collins know about shooters. Coach Hubie Brown know about coaches. You know about announcers. So these guys know each other so well. They're friends. And oh, beautiful. I love that slow-mo slam cam. Isn't that the most beautiful thing that ever was made in basketball?
TNT got it going on.
Yes, they do. It's only going on TNT.
Ceballos 47.2 on that dunk. Remember, 3 dunks in the final round, and they get to throw out the lowest score here. So Larry Johnson still alive, even though he had only 33.5 on that first dunk. Larry Johnson has a look in his eye as he came over here in front of our table. Let's see if that converts into some points here. From midcourt.
And that's 3 zeros. Damn.
And the miss. Remember, he won't get to replace that one.
With Michael and Dominic and Clyde, they tried those
That
dunks.
nigga went 0 for 3 in the finals. That's crazy.
Seconds, build up, get the anticipation, and then when they finish the dunk, they will hang on the rim and, just more style. Right now, these guys are just coming in with a simple dunk, and the fans aren't buying it because they're used to seeing better.
Well, they're not buying it, and they're leaving on top of it.
Only 32.5 for that Larry Johnson.
Well, we'll make sure
miss.
this don't happen tomorrow.
It will definitely not happen tomorrow. We're going to run this ball up so much, up and down this basketball court. And you know what I like about this place? I love it because it's conducive for all the events that's happening. Conducive for basketball. All right. This is called Hocus Pocus. All right. Cedric Ceballos just told me this is called Hocus Pocus.
The Hocus Pocus dump. As we look on the screen there, Magic, you add those up. Remember, 2 of these 3 will count. Ceballos really has clinched the championship.
Oh, yeah,
no matter what could happen, Ceballos has clinched it. So this is simply for entertainment value. Ceballos is our
slam dunk contest this year.
quiet champion here with Larry Johnson missing on his first 2.
Well,
But Ceballos offering a little bit of style here. He can do anything he wants here. He's already won the championship. Let's see what he decides to do.
well,
He's going to bring out a blindfold?
Hold it.
he got Dan Marley, the blindfolded, his teammate, who's also playing in the All-Star game tomorrow.
Now we got some creativity here
We
now.
got some drama. We waited this long to get some drama.
People
Now
are
we
coming
got
back
the act.
in. They're coming back
Now
in the
we got
building.
act.
This is
They're returning.
This is what the fans want to see. What do you think, D?
Nice dunk, you know, the blind dunk, you know, but he got this different type of variation to it.
Well, I hope he can see out of this because I hope he don't hit that rim head first.
I'm not believing this. Blind. Here comes Ceballos. Yes!
Alrighty. Get that 135 just for the creativity. I want 35 for the creativity. Send us home, man. That is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see right there, we ain't even gotta discuss it. Larry Johnson went 0 for 3 in the finals. That's crazy. But anyways, just gonna about do it for this one. We on to 91. We this close to being done with the 90s. My God, this was boring to say the least. And to have so many household names like Cedric Ceballos, Sean Kemp, Larry Johnson, John Starks, to have Nick Anderson, to have household names from the 90s in here, and for this to be this fucking boring. God only knows what we finna endure when we get to the 80s. Oh my God.